welcome back. Now we got the final whistle background up, so we got that going for us. We now know all the 10 teams now heading out to Grand Junction for the 2025 JUCO World Series, with 4 teams taking up the final 4 spots earlier today. Let's run through those final 4 squads rapid fire style. The Shelton State Buccaneers are headed back to Grand Junction for the 3rd year in a row. They're also the 3rd team with Buccaneers as their mascot in this year's team field. Coincidence? Well, probably, but still. If you're really smart, what you're going to do is you're going to come to the tournament with a white shirt that just in black text says Buccaneers. You have a pretty good odds that you're going to have a winning team that you're, I guess, rooting for if you do that. The Bucs are making their 9th appearance in Grand Junction. They've been a mainstay in the tournament for a long time. They have the first appearance out of any team in this tournament field. They first made it out to Grand Junction in 1962, but they're looking to make this the trip where they get over the hump and get their first JUCO World Series trophy. Another returner from last year, the McLennan Highlanders, are heading back as well. This is the Highlanders who hail from Waco, Texas's 10th time making it out to Grand Junction. If not for the Blinn Buccaneers, the Highlanders would be able to claim that they have the most recent JUCO World Series championship. The Blinn Buccaneers, of course, won it last year, and they're back to defend their title again this year. You can find more on them on our app or website, whichever one of those two you prefer. The Highlanders, though, they won their first tournament after its return from COVID, winning in 2021. But they actually have 2 championship trophies to their name, also winning in 1983. Looking to do some more damage this year around. They actually were 0-2 in last year's tournament field, losing to Georgia Highlands in the first round 5-1, then ran into the aforementioned Shelton State Buccaneers in the elimination bracket. They lost that matchup 9-2. So the Highlanders looking to do some more damage this time around. The Salt Lake Bruins are headed back to Junction from, well, Salt Lake City. The Bruins are heading to Grand Junction for the 2nd time in their program's history. After making it for the first time out of the West back in 2023, the Bruins will make it back again this year, looking to take advantage of maybe an advantage no other team really has in this field other than them. Already having a feel for the tourney and also being one of the few teams that has in the field that is used to high-stakes baseball at high altitude. Salt Lake City is just a couple hundred feet lower in elevation than Grand Junction. Honestly, I figured it'd be higher, but, that's what Google's for. Speaking of lakes, the Lakeland Lakers out of Mattoon, Illinois, I hope I'm saying that correctly, are heading back to Grand Junction for the first time since 1988. The Lakers, they had a very interesting path to get here. They slugged their way to the West Slope. They put up a combined 55 runs in their last 4 regional games, and that's not necessarily their calling card. That might be their pitching. I believe they're 19th in team ERA in the NJCAA. I don't have that in front of me, but they're certainly bringing a hot offense into the Western Slope as well. And just a reminder, you can catch all the action from all 10 teams back here during JUCO Live. The first one's going to be a week from tonight, home to JUCO All Access, which, speaking of, we have a JUCO All Access with another team that's returning to Grand Junction that already punched their ticket, and they're looking to make a statement this time around, coming up right after this.